all this big stuff that was happening, would it have affected his decision at all?
Starting off with a tough one. Love a good Men of Letters question early in the morning. You know, I don't know that it would have turned him off. I think it probably would have, piqued his curiosity even more. I think Henry's up for the challenge. He's just kind of, he's a bit of a nerd. He likes the books. He's a well-read, prides himself on being a learned individual, and I think that's initially probably what attracted him or drew him toward the Men of Letters. And and I think he fights for the side of good, and wants good in life and in the world. So I think that's what attracted him to the Men of Letters. And then he also met Josie, and there's a little bit of an attraction there. Henry's a married guy, but if he wasn't, maybe he and Josie would have a little thing. I don't know. He enjoyed her company. I think that was pretty evident. Or maybe I just enjoyed Elena Huffman, so I'm not sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Lurking in the shadows.
I know, right? Okay. It's good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Thank you for coming. And my question was, how did you prepare to play Henry? Because like you said, it's a big deal for the Supernatural family. Like, he's a Winchester, so I was wondering how you prepared and to come like late on the show.
Yes, I did come late on the show, that's for sure. Some of you have heard this before, but I actually read for Supernatural when it was a pilot, and I tested for Sam. It took them 8 years to get back to me, but I think they were just like, it's not exactly right for Sam, but in season 8 we might bring in this guy Henry. Maybe we'll call him then. It didn't happen like that at all. I got an audition, and I went in and I read for this role of Henry Winchester, and all I really was told was that he was the boy's grandfather, and it sounded like a fun role, but I didn't know a whole lot about it. I didn't know, honestly, a whole lot about the show, and I had no idea about you guys. So that was a nice surprise. But when I started preparing for the role, I had a lot of help, which was cool. Right when I got to Vancouver, I read for the show on a Wednesday. I think I was on a plane by the weekend to Vancouver. Probably the following Monday, I had coffee with Serge Leducer, who directed the episode, and it was his first episode directing, and he was really great, and we met for coffee and talked about Henry, and he gave me some great ideas, like kind of his take on Henry, and more backstory of the show and the boys and that sort of thing, which was very helpful. And then I just kind of like took the little bits and pieces that he gave me. My first read of the script, I said to Serge, I was like, I kind of see this guy like a little Indiana Jones kind of guy. And he was like, it's more like Indiana Jones' dad. He's more like the Sean Connery character. And I was like, okay, all right, that makes sense. So he gave me that, and I took a little bit of that, and then I took a little bit of Jack Kelso from the video game LA Noire that I did. I played like this kind of, a guy from that period of time, that era. Took a little bit of Jack Kelso, and then I took, memories and thoughts of my grandfathers. I had 2 wonderful grandfathers, and so I and both of them had passed by the time I played Henry, so it was kind of nice to think about them and revisit them and my relationship with them, what they meant to me, and I think I sprinkled a little bit of both of those men into Henry as well. And and then, it's like you do all that work, and I sat in my trailer and listened to As Time Goes By, and other songs from that era, and I put on that blue suit, and I just tried to like dive in head first, and that's really what it was like, because that episode, I think I'm in pretty much every scene, it was, as far as guest stars go, it was a really fun guest star. It was like kind of like my little movie, and that doesn't always happen. And then you just go in and first day, have a little bit of jitters being on a new show, and I still didn't realize probably until maybe halfway through the shoot of the first episode of the importance of this character, and that's when I started to like talk to the boys about it. I started to realize, about you guys and how much you care for the show and these characters, especially that family. And so then I started to feel this responsibility, to really like do a good job, and I worked really hard, and I just was, you know, so hopeful that you guys would receive Henry well, and you have, and I can't thank you enough.
You did great, thank you.
Thank you.